Hi, today we're going to be learning how to edit our online classroom. So the first thing you need to do is go to CBE Online, and you can either enter that directly into the address bar, or from the home page you can go to Schools, Cradleboard Elementary Online. There you will want to click on your grade level. I'll click on Ancillary because that is where my STEM club is. Here you would see a list of teachers in your grade level. You would click on your name, and you need to log in with your district login. That's the same that you use to log into the computer and that you use for your email. And once you're in, you'll see the student view of your class page. You probably have a different picture right here, and you probably have first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. So I'm going to show you today, right now, how to change those. We need to turn editing on. So in the top right corner, you see this green button. Go ahead, click Turn Editing On. And you know that editing is on because now you see all of these different icons and it looks completely different. So you're going to want to leave teacher resources there. We're not going to edit that. We'll edit the next one. Yours probably says first quarter. Right underneath there is a sprocket. Go ahead and click the sprocket and give it a name. I've seen teachers name it by the month. Some teachers name theirs ELA and another one math. Some teachers are doing it by the week, whatever you think will work for you. In the summary, you can type what you want the students to see. So some people do learning goals, some people do directions. This is kind of a brief synopsis of what they're going to be doing in this section. And then you're going to hit Save Changes. Okay, so now what we're going to do, and you'll see that is now here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a URL or a website. To do that, over here you will click Add an Activity or Resource, and on the pop-up, URL is all the way at the bottom. So scroll all the way down, click URL, and then click Add. So let's just say that you wanted the kids to do the math sample test that the state has given us. So you would give the students a description, take the test, raise your hand when you are done, whatever your instructions are to them. Now you need to click this button if you want them to be able to see your directions. Okay, and here's where you will put the address. So let's go ahead and let's snag that address. All right, we know that we're going to go to additional resources for teachers. And here's our sample test. So let's go to math, and let's say that we are doing the third grade test. So we will click on that. Okay, now I'm going to click up here in the address bar, and I'm going to right click, copy, and then I'm going to go back over here to Moodle, editing URL. And right here, I'm going to right click, paste, and that will take the kids directly to that website. And then I will save and return to course. Okay, so now we can see that there it is, November, and we have our math sample test. Now let's say that I want to add a journal activity. So I will add an activity or resource, and journal is right here near the top. So I will click that and click Add. Now you can take journal activities right out of Treasures. You can make up your own. Let's just say, and a journal activity could be for math as well. So let's say that you are working on story problems in math this week. So you can give the kids directions. Write a story problem about Thanksgiving. Okay, and then save and return to course. So that when the students have that prompt and they click on it, it will immediately pop up a typing box and they would type, and when they submit it, it goes directly to you. Okay, so that's journal. It's just really that easy. The next one that we're going to do is to add a video. So again, we're going to add an activity or resource, and it's the same as adding a URL. So you would scroll all the way down, click URL, and click Add. Same thing as before. So maybe you are reading Dear Mrs. LaRue in your Treasures this week. And as the students are watching the video, you want them to actually do something. Maybe it's complete page 179 in your practice book. Whatever skill you have them working on, maybe it's a graphic organizer, maybe you want them to take notes, whatever. Now, to get the URL, this is a little bit different. So let's go to YouTube. and you will search for what you want. And you find, after watching a few videos, you find the one that you want. You don't really want this URL. The better URL is to come down here to share, and you have a shortened URL. When they're shorter, there's less chance of the link being broken. So right-click, copy, go back to editing URL, and right here you will right-click, paste. Oh, one more thing too. When you're in YouTube, you can decide where you want the students to start watching the video. For instance, what if the first 2 minutes are about another topic? You could start this at 2 minutes. Or if you think that the first 5 minutes are not necessary, again, you can change this, and when the students watch the video, it will go directly to the point you want them to see. Okay, so going back over here, we need to go down, save, and return to course. Now, I'm looking at my November, and you know what? I really want them to do the video before I want them to do a journal prompt. Maybe I want them to write after they watch the video. So to rearrange it, you would click on this four-sided arrow, and you would drag it into place. And now it's been rearranged for you. Okay? And you can do that up or down, whichever direction you want. Now, once you're happy with the way it looks, you can add a picture if you want. So let's say that you want a picture of Ike the dog, and he is the character in Dear Mrs. LaRue. Okay, let's say I like this picture. Right-click, save image as Ike. Now you'll notice that picture shows up down here. When you go back to Moodle, what you're going to do is you're going to take this and you're going to drag it right up into the course and upload, and now that picture will appear there. Again, you can rearrange it by moving it up or down. Okay, when the class looks the way you want, you will go to the top left corner to turn editing off, and you can preview your course just to make sure that everything is the way you want. There were your learning goals, there's your picture, and here are your prompts for the students. And that's really all there is to it. Thank you.